Hi guys, this video is going to be on how to pronounce big words clearly in American English. Is it a coincidence that I'm standing right next to the elevator? No. There's two big words, very common in American English: coincidence and elevator. Let's go upstairs and I'm going to help you on how to pronounce those big words clearly. It's easy.
A few moments later.
Welcome. So let's learn how to say big words in American English clearly. Okay, so downstairs I told you the word. Is it a coincidence that I'm standing right next to the elevator? Elevator. Elevator has 4 syllables, and we need to break it into 4 syllables when we say it. Remember, in Vietnamese, you guys separate a word, tâm hồn, your soul, right? Tâm hồn. But you write it as 2 syllables, 2 different words. We write words like that and push them together. But that is just for writing. Remember that. When you say them, you have to separate the syllables to make it clear. That is the most important part of saying big words clearly, okay? The other thing we need to pay attention to is not to try and speak too fast, okay? When you speak faster, usually you think maybe you're going to sound more native, but actually it usually sounds less clear. The other point is right now I'm speaking a little slower than usual because I want the intermediate, a little below intermediate learners to understand me clearly. But I don't speak, generally when I'm in America, I don't speak too fast. And most Americans don't like it if you speak really fast. It makes us kind of nervous. Like, why are you trying to rush? So try not to speak too fast, okay? The other thing is you have to know about the 6 stop consonants. That will help you greatly. The P and B, the G and K, and the T and D. Especially the T and D and G and K, you need to say clearly at the beginning of the word or at the beginning of the 2nd syllable or 3rd syllable or 4th syllable or 5th syllable, etc., etc. Okay, so let's look at some words. Okay, let's go back to elevator. Elevator, elevator. So I'm breaking that up. If you can hear it, elevator. The very last sound, elevator, okay, when I say it naturally, there's only 1 stop consonant in that word, so it's not as sharp sounding, and that is the T on ter. And we pronounce that T usually as a D, called a flap T, and we pronounce it as a D, as in water, water. Where the British say it water, water, we say water. Or the British say, we have a meeting, meeting. We say, in America, we say meeting, meeting. So Americans are a little lazy when it comes to pronouncing our T's. So it's easier to say as a D, so that's what we do. Okay, so if you look at the word elevator again, elevator, the other issue I have with my Vietnamese learners is to make sure you say those V's strong also. Elevator. It's so,
I don't know what this is, but it's kind of hot.
so soft in Vietnamese that you guys, when you speak English, tend to not stress enough of an F or a V, which is the same, right? Just a voiced F is a V. So you need to try and concentrate on saying that sound a little bit harder. Okay, elevator. Right, okay. So the other word I said was coincidence.
Coincidence? I think not!
Coincidence. The key in that word, if you can hear it, is the S to say it long and strong. Coincidence. Okay, so let's try some new words. Okay, how about understanding? Understanding. Understanding.
Do you understand?
Understanding. I break it up into those separate words, basically. Put 4 words, take one word, chop it up, pronounce it as 4. Not a big gap. You don't want to say understanding, but you need a little break. Understanding, understanding. And then that gives you time to get a little air to pronounce the under, the D is strong, stand, ding. So there we have 3 stop consonants, 3 of the 2 understanding, 2 D's understand. The T is actually a T in that word. Okay, so let's go to one example. Sometimes big words are soft words because they come from the French language. Information, information. There the T is pronounced as the SH. So the T can be pronounced many different ways. Information, just the F, information. Okay, information, good. Okay, now let's go to some bigger words, 5-syllable words. Electricity, electricity. Can you hear it? Strong L, tree, sit, T. Electricity, 5 syllables, electricity. And that word has the K at the end of a word, still strong, electricity, still have to stop that K. Electricity, tricity, yes, okay, so a lot of stop consonant sounds in there. Opportunity, opportunity. There I'm going to have to say that P on opportunity. Opportunity. I close my mouth at the OP, first syllable, and then let it go. Opportunity. It's actually pronounced as only 1 P, even though we write it as 2. So you close it, stop the sound, and then boom. Opportunity. That's why they're called stop consonants, because we stop the sound. Very important when saying big words to make that stop in those 6 stop consonants. There's good videos to study out there on the stop consonants. Okay. Now I just want you to listen to a few big words, and I'll give you one big funny word that's if you can pronounce it, you're very good. It took me a lot of practice to say this when I was growing up, and I never mastered it as a child, honestly, and now it took me maybe a half hour, 20 minutes to say it correctly. Okay, but first some 6-syllable words. Okay, communication, excuse me, that's 5. Communication, creativity, creativity. Vocabulary, vocabulary. Listen how strong that V is. University, another strong V. University, strong S, and then T at the end. And unbelievable, unbelievable. Teacher, I didn't know. This is unbelievable information. Oh, Kiku. Okay, now one 6-syllable word. Not too many of these. Responsibility. Responsibility. It is your responsibility. So big words usually in a sentence you want to say strong, also because usually they're stressed in a sentence because they're more important than smaller words. A, us, them, you know, depends on your feelings and the situation.
A few moments later.
Okay, so now I'm at the park and the kids are playing, and the last word to learn is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Not easy. I'll put it up on the screen. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. It's fun. Try it. And if you want, you can message me and let me hear it if you can do it. If you can't do it, you can send it too. It's funny. It's not easy. Okay. All right, so there's a bunch of different sounds in there, stop consonants and soft French sounds also. Okay? All right, good luck. See you in my next video. Bye-bye.